In this lecture, we are going to talk about the width tool. Here, we have two paths, two lines. The stroke weight is set to 100 points. And here we have different width profiles that we saw earlier. We saw in the last exercise, and I'm gonna try them one by one. I'm gonna apply them to these two paths and show you what type of result we get. We're gonna start with width profile 1. Width profile 2. Width profile 3. Width profile 4. Width profile 5. And finally, width profile 6. I'm gonna go back to uniform so we can change the thickness of the line by using the width profiles. We can do that, or we can use the width tool right here. What this tool allows us to do is to vary the thickness of the stroke in any point we want, so we're not restrained. I can click, and now I'm gonna show you how this works. I'm gonna go here to this point, click and drag, and look what happens. I'm making the line thicker. I can do the same thing here and click and drag, make it thick like this. I can go to this point and drag like this and make it very thin. I can also create new points, for example here, and make this very thin like this, and go here, do the same thing, make it very thin like this. When we click and drag, we affect both sides, the superior and the inferior side, both the top and the bottom. But if we press Alt and try to change, we only affect one side. We are only affecting the superior part now. Alt. I can change it like this, all while pressing Alt. I can now vary the inferior part, vary the thickness here in the bottom, just by pressing Alt. And now we created this line with this thickness. I can click on width profiles, and I can then click on add to profiles. I'm gonna name this width profile 7 and click OK. See what happens. Now we have the new profile that we just created right here. This is the profile we created on our own. Now I can select this path, and I can apply the new profile I created just by clicking just like this. If I want to delete the profile, it's very simple. I just click here and then click here, delete profile, and then click yes, and now it's gone.